Rome. The ancient Romans were celebrated for their engineering feats, roads that helped expand an empire, aqueducts that quenched throngs and supplied lavish fountains, monumental bridges, some of which are still in use today. So it seems apt that a modern engineering achievement, the construction of a new subway line in the city, has given archaeologists a unique opportunity to study this ancient world in extraordinary detail. This subway has provided a wealth of knowledge about the city that no other operation could have duplicated, said Rossella, the archaeologist who has overseen the project since planning for the subway line began in the 1990s. The new route, Line C, will link the city center to an area to the east of Rome, beyond the city limits, connecting a series of fairly recently developed and heavily populated suburbs. The hope is that the line, whose first 13 stations were opened in 2014, will alleviate some of Rome's famously chronic traffic chaos. In living cities, archaeologists typically get to muck around underground during the construction of parking lots, with digs up to 26 feet below ground. With its subway lines traveling at nearly 100 feet below ground, Line C has given archaeologists access to artifacts dating as far back as the Paleolithic era. "We haven't done anything so extensive or gone so deeply for years," Ms. Rhee said. As tens of thousands of cubic meters of earth has been moved during the line's decade-long construction, each unearthed artifact, marble capitals and mosaics, and even remains of long-ago leftover meals and the ruins of 19th-century villas has been painstakingly documented, catalogued, and extracted. Some will go on show once a proper exhibition space is found. Some more monumental finds will be recomposed to be admired in situ. "We've found enough materials to fill a warehouse in a Roman suburb where they are being studied," said Francesco Prosperetti, a special superintendent with archaeological oversight. The excavations also turned up ancient structures. A huge public building known as the Auditoria, dating to Hadrian's time in the 2nd century, came to light under the central Piazza Venezia during an exploratory phase. Archaeologists believe the two-story building was Rome's first university, used for cultural events and lessons. Today the square is a busy crossroad for traffic and tourists. Another significant find was a military barracks from the 2nd century, found during the construction of the Amba Eratum station, which is expected to open in 2022. The dig exposed a long central corridor opening onto 39 rooms, some decorated with simple black and white mosaic floors and simply frescoed walls, which archaeologists hypothesize were soldiers' dormitories. They formed part of a large structure, though the full size of the barracks is unknown. Even as the excavation has led to several unexpected finds, archaeologists bristle at being blamed for the delays that have marred the subway line's construction. The project's overall costs have come under criticism, and there are judicial investigations of some changes to the original project that led to delays in construction and raised the costs. But with Rome's ingrained traffic woes, according to one report, the city's residents lose a collective 135 million hours a year in traffic. An extensive subway network is widely seen as a necessary goal.